What's up, guys, and welcome back to another episode of Fresh Fruits Exotic Cars. I'm your host, Fresh Fruits. Boys, we're in the AMG. Of course, we're heading up to Orange County, and we're in traffic. That's just typical SoCal nature right there for you. But, boys, I know I said I was going to wait until I had 1,000 subscribers to get the wing and go stage 2 and whatnot. But, as you can see, boys, we got a passenger in the car right now. I think I'm at about 850 subscribers or so, but guys, I couldn't help myself. I got the wing. I bought the wing. We got the wing right here. It's right here. It's getting installed in a little bit. As soon as I pull up to RW Carbon, the boys over there are going to help me out, and we're going to get this bad boy installed. I cannot be more excited, guys. This is one of the mods that I was really looking forward to. There was just a couple of the other mods I just needed to kind of run through first. So without further ado, let's get over to RW Carbon, and I'll catch up with you guys when we're over there, and let's get this wing installed. Oh, and by the way, I cannot wait to show you which wing that I got, guys. I'll give you a little hint. Got a little double wing action going on. So catch up with you guys in a little bit, and let's get this bad boy installed. Guys, I thought this would be a really cool thing to mention. You see that car right here, this black car, this Nissan Sentra 1.8 Special Edition. I know that car very well because after I sold my McLaren, that was my only car for a little while, was a 2005 Nissan Sentra 1.8 Special Edition, guys. And for a car guy, you know that it hurt my soul to drive that car because it's just not a fun, exciting car to drive, and that's something that I was just missing in my life. I got the house, I was super stoked on that, don't get me wrong, but after selling that McLaren, I felt a piece of me was missing, because even before I had the McLaren, I had a C3 Corvette Stingray and I had a Porsche Cayenne. I sold both of those to get the McLaren, so I've kind of just been parlaying everything into like cooler cars for myself. That's pretty much like my passion, right, is cars. So that's just what I've done. And boy, I'm telling you, my heart and soul was hurting after selling that car and driving that Nissan Sentra for a while. And if you're not a car guy, you won't understand, but if you are a car guy, you will understand. So I've kind of made a vow to myself to just never have a boring car ever again in my life. So got the AMG GTS now. I got my eyes on a couple McLarens, to be honest with you guys. They're dropping a lot in price, guys. So I've got my eyes on those, and so hopefully we'll add one of those to the channel, guys. Let's run it up. Let's get this channel up, and let's have some fun. And I'll catch up with you guys when we're over there at RW Carbon to get this wing on. All right, boys, we just pulled up to RW Carbon. Now, I'm gonna try to keep you guys up to date on this, kind of take you along for the ride, so to speak, on this install. But then again, I don't want to get in the boys' ways. I want to let them kind of do their thing and install this thing properly. This is not their wing. This is another company's wing, so they're not too familiar with the install on it, so there might be some hiccups or things like that, and I don't want to add any further stress to that. But here is the car. I can see Jake's cruising up on out right now. I'll give him all the materials. I'll give him the 2 wing parts, kind of break it all down to him, and get this bad boy installed. Getting her pulled in right now. We'll pop the truck and get everything out. Got the little side fins right now. Looking so sick. Got that gloss carbon on them. Woo. All right, guys, so I'm not going to completely spoil it yet, but this is an OEM carbon fiber wing. It's a little shorter than the actual OEM one, as I'll probably show you once we get the actual white OEM one off of the trunk there. But yeah, this is just one piece of the puzzle. And then we got the fins right over there. And let me take out the struts and come up some of the hardware too right now. Goes out. Check these out, guys. Whew. right, there you have it, guys. It's on. Looks absolutely sick too. We'll get out to a spot, we'll get it out in the sun, and we'll get some shots of it. But there she is, boys. Double wing action. Woo. Super sick, super stoked on it, guys. So we'll get it out in the sun, and I'll show you guys it a little bit more. All right, boys, check it out. We got good news and we got bad news. The good news is we got that wing on. The bad news is we're in the midst of like a surrounding cop situation. So they're setting up like a perimeter over here near the shell. Just so happens to be the one that I pulled up to. But anyways, guys, check out the wing. Double wing action. So this is still active. This is still gonna pop up and down. Absolutely dope, guys. And you got this beefy, kind of like a GT series wing, if you can think of it like that. It's as close to the GT series wing as I can get that's available for this car, and I absolutely love it, guys. It's a double wing action, kind of like the Black Series, except the active arrow still works on this one. So they just pretty much, they give you this piece right here that's a little bit shorter than the OEM, and they make it in full carbon so it can still go up and down, guys. I mean, how absolutely cool is that? So we're gonna hop in the car. We're gonna find another spot that I can post up at that's not in the epicenter of like a perimeter being set for some bad guy, and we'll take a closer look at it, guys. But I am absolutely stoked. I can't thank the guys at RW Carbon enough for doing the install for me. It's not one of their products, but they still installed it for me, so I got to give a shout out to them. Much love, guys. And I'm stoked, guys. I honestly could not be more excited with how it looks. It looks absolutely amazing. The active arrow still works, like I said, and it just looks so sick when you see it pop up and down, guys. So I'm gonna hop in the car and get out of here before we get in the middle of something we don't want to be in the middle of, guys. But check it out, pretty insane. And then you got this genius literally honking at the F-150 right there, not knowing that it's a cop. But yeah, got the helicopter out, got a couple cop cars surrounding this area, and they're kind of doing some flybys, so let's bounce. All right, guys, here it is. We're back in my hometown. It's a little calmer over here. We don't have a police helicopter surrounding us like we did over there in Orange County. But check it out, guys. Here is the wing. This is the PAC-Tex version 2 wing that they have. It's kind of a GT style wing. I absolutely love it. Like I said, this is essentially my second favorite wing after the Carbonara wide body. But the top option for me as far as wings go, guys, I'm absolutely stoked on it. Like I said, I didn't even want a car with the wing initially because I didn't like the GTR Pro wings, but I do kind of like the Black Series wing. But to be completely honest, I like this wing better than the Black Series wing, but I don't like it obviously better than the Carbonara or the actual GT race car wings. But it's absolutely sick. I mean, for a street GT car, this is it. As in, when I say GT, I mean like GT platform and the AMGs, the AMG GT, GTS, GTR. I think this is the coolest wing you can get if you're not wide bodying the car. If you're gonna wide body it, get the Cybertech wing, obviously. So this is the wing for me, guys, and I'm absolutely stoked. And my favorite part about it, guys, check this out. I'm gonna fire up the electronics in the car and I'm gonna show you what I think the absolutely sickest thing, and what was essentially the selling point for me in this car. We can hit this button twice right here. Check it out. So I got this button right here, and this would normally put the active arrow up on the car with the OEM wing, but they include a shorter carbon fiber OEM wing that you put on, and you put their GT wing on. So it's absolutely sick, guys. Check it out. Double wing action. I mean, seriously, how cool is that, guys? So you can still retain your OEM functionality, but you now have a shorter carbon fiber wing, so it still goes up and down, it still functions. Essentially over 45 miles per hour, it'll initiate to have that wing pop up, which is super sick. Or you could pop it up manually like like I just showed you, essentially with that button. But look at it, guys. Absolutely insane. It's kind of like a Black Series style wing, but in all honesty, I think this is cooler. I think this is something that AMG should look at for their future platforms, or just something like it. I think it's really cool to have the OEM functionality of an active arrow is obviously really cool, but then to have this giant GT wing is pretty sweet, cool. And it's not like too big, but it is significantly bigger than most of the other wings available for this car, guys. So I'm stoked on it. I can't be more happy. Splitter's on the way. I was gonna get the splitter over at RW Carbon, but to be honest with you, I hate like the scarcity
tactic of like, hey, we only got one of them, dude. If you don't get it, it's gonna be gone. Like, sell it then. Like, I don't really like that tactic. If I like it, I'll buy it. That's kind of the person that I am. And so I actually was searching. I actually like the PackTech splitter a lot better than the RW carbon one, so I'm going to be getting that splitter also real soon. Just I'm kind of deciding. They have a version 1 and a version 2, so I'm still kind of on the fence about that. Guys, I wasn't even supposed to get this wing until we reached 1,000 subscribers, so I kind of did it a little early. We're going to go stage 2 once I hit 1,000. That's going to be the downpipes and mid pipes from Wistek, and we're going to go over to Andy's shop up in Upland, and we're going to get that installed. We're going to get a flame tomb also, and we will be on stage 2 officially. But guys, this build is almost done. I mean, it's really coming together. I'm super stoked on it. I got it lowered. I got the side skirts that I want, got the diffuser that I want, I got the wing that I want. Now it's just a matter of getting that splitter, going stage 2 and eventually stage 3. We'll hit stage 3. That's going to be with upgraded turbos. We'll do that at like 5,000 subscribers for this channel, guys. But I'm loving it, guys. I'm loving the mods so far. This thing is a straight up bug eater. Look at all those bugs that's just eating daily, guys. I drive this car. It is not a garage queen at all. But yeah, I am super stoked with it. Any angle you look at the wing, it looks super sick, looks menacing. It looks like it belongs there, and I'm absolutely I'm pleased with it, guys. I'm stoked with it. We didn't have any hiccups with the installation. It went pretty smoothly, and I'm loving it, guys. So there you have it, the GT style wing from PackTech. I call it a GT style wing. It's not technically called that, but it looks like the GT race car wings, essentially. Like, this is the wing you want for the street cars, in my opinion, guys. So there you have it. That's the wing that we got on the GT race car, guys. I'm super stoked with it, and stay tuned. We got a lot more planned, and we'll catch you on the next one. Much love.